Beautiful job. It's still going. Copy that. So definitely a sad sight to see here, but fire crews had their aerial resources, their helicopters really. They're picking up water from Encino Reservoir, they're picking up water from Stone Canyon Reservoir, and they have multiple helicopters working on the area. You could see there, a water drop on this particular home. I'm a little bit surprised to see that because the home was pretty much going up in flames already, so I'm surprised they did that, but they are probably doing that to cool the fire down and to stop it from spreading a little bit further. And you could see there's another water drop coming now. This appears to be one of the Firehawk helicopters, and they are going to make a targeted and precise water drop right on that balcony. And you could see it's putting most of those flames out, even though the house, you know, at this point, it's going to be a total loss, but they're trying to prevent it from lighting those bushes on fire.
The part I really wanted to convey on tonight's session is that this isn't over yet. The weather conditions upcoming look pretty bad, to be quite honest, from a fire weather perspective. In fact, actually worse even than I mentioned yesterday. So there have been, of course, lots of rumors and fears circulating surrounding what might or might not put UCLA at risk, for example, in Westwood, that flagship university campus. I still don't think that there is a substantial threat to that campus. I still think it is highly unlikely that an evacuation would be ordered for campus, but again, can't rule it out. The fire is relatively close and there are pretty adverse weather conditions coming. I do not still think this is the kind of fire or the kind of adverse weather conditions that would actually produce a genuine threat to campus, but again, these fires have surprised us before, and they may well surprise us again in some nasty and unpleasant ways, given that we do have multiple additional extreme fire weather events coming up in the next 7 to 10 days, with potentially another high-end one later this week. So the one right in terms of loss of life on these fires, the death toll does continue to climb. It's confirmed to be between about 10 and 15 between the two fires now, and will probably rise further according to reports. I still think it's a small miracle that it wasn't in the high dozens or even in the hundreds, given what transpired. The death toll probably will rise beyond where it currently is, but I'm reasonably hopeful it won't rise to the triple digits. And as much as I wish I could give really good news about the weather, I do not have that news to convey. In fact, I have pretty bad news about the weather. The short term, we're having another Santa Ana event, as I mentioned, tonight into tomorrow. It isn't that strong, although it could still cause problems. We'll see another one, though, early in the week, and then another one beyond that, and toward midweek, that could actually, and I hesitate to say this, it could rival the strength of the original extreme wind event that drove these two urban conflagrations into populated areas.
We have confirmed 11 deaths in our jurisdiction. Again, that does not include LAPD and Pasadena. This is just LA County Sheriff's area of responsibility. 8 in the Eaton Fire and 3 in the Palisades County area. We also have reports for 13 missing individuals.
Elevated to critical fire weather conditions are predicted to continue through Wednesday. Moderate to locally strong Santa Ana winds will affect Los Angeles County, and today, tomorrow, and then again on Monday through Wednesday.
I can now report that we have increased the fire's containment from 8% to 11% with 3,712 personnel that are assigned to this incident. The fire is now at 22,660 acres with all evacuation orders and warnings. They all remain in place.
Zero tolerance for crime. And so that means if you are bold enough that you are going to go into a fire area and attempt to break in homes or do looting of any type, you will be arrested, you will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. In the grief, in the anger, in the pain that we are going through, the idea that there would be predators out there that would try to take advantage of this situation will not be tolerated.
Vamos a estar el tiempo necesario, vamos a apoyar de manera solidaria y con toda nuestra experiencia y compromiso al pueblo de California.